Let's talk kicks. Let's talk 80s, 90s nostalgia, man.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's happening, good people? Happy holiday weekend. We back for the third time. We're gonna try to do this again. The third time is a charm, you know what I mean? So, we blessed with a few people today up here on the panel with us. I'm your boy Hot Dog 18. And there we go.
Got it.
On this side, got my brother Black. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Then we're gonna let the panel and everybody who we got up here, we're gonna let them introduce themselves. We got some very distinguished guests in the building.
What's good, people? It's your boy Black Ass African, aka Black, aka BAA, aka Marvin, aka hashtag Southern Takeover, hashtag Black Looking Ass, and we in the building once again. We had some hiccups past couple of weeks, man, but we're here back to give y'all a dope show. So, like Hop said, we got some special guests in the building. So I'm just gonna pass it straight off to my man right over here.
Oh man,
the rich one.
No, not me. I'm the poor one. As you can see, it's semi-retired. I'm about to be done with all these kicks. So appreciate y'all for having me on. I always like to represent the 205, being from Bama, and no, I'm not a Bama fan. Me and Hop always go back and forth and Carl and all that. So I'm an Auburn Tiger fan. But that's neither here nor there. I represent the 808 over here in Hawaii. Salute to everybody on the panel. BAA, Hop for having me on. Tay, Sis down there with a Harold Lake. She looking down. She know we always chop it up. And the bro Skip goes hard. I'm ready to have a dope chop it up here, and happy Labor Day to everyone.
E-Money,
so
thank you so much, man.
Yeah, pass it down.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro. Hey, man, I am Marcus Menthol McDibbins III, but you all know me as Skip Goes Hard. Yeah. Man, it's a pleasure, man. Shout out to Hop, man. Shout out to my teammate, right over there, man. Black Ass, you know what it is, man. But hey, I'm happy to be here, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to the panel. And Retro Queen, take it away.
What's up, everybody? 313 Retro Queen here. No, I'm not trying to get everybody money, but I know y'all see the Cash App below. We're running a raffle for a size 8.5 Hollins, $15, 20 slots. I think we got like 7 left or whatever. But so that's what that's all about. Y'all don't be just sending me. I mean, if you want to send me money, then send me money. But I'm saying. All right, that's it. Who has to eat? You know where it is, what it is, and
see if you get it right. There you go.
There you go.
Let's try.
Veterans up there.
It was good. Hey man, I appreciate everybody pulling up in the chat. Appreciate the panel. Appreciate the invite. Hopping Black, man. Y'all tap in. Double salute to who has the heat. That boy Skip, fun ass. You know what I'm saying? Double salute to everybody, man. Y'all get in here, man. About to have a show.
Power.
That's right.
Back to you, Hop.
Well, yeah, we just wanted to come on here, man, and just, man, give these people up here their flowers, man, for what they got going on in the community.
Thanks.
And I also want to give my boy Black flowers, you know what I mean? But we'll get into that in a minute. We're gonna get into it real quick. It's been a minute since we've been here, so I guess we're gonna show our pickups real quick. So we're gonna let the guests go first. And I don't know if I want to go before Black, because the last couple times Black has been, I just can't do nothing with him. Like I said, I'm just riding his coattails. He's been killing on the pickups. He ain't telling me nothing. He's been holding secrets. You know what I mean? He just been holding secrets, man. And I'm
see how he do me, man. We get some people in the house, man. He want to show out, man. You see what I'm saying? He want to do me like that, man.
Whatever, man. I'm giving you your flowers, bro. I'm giving you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Like I said. What's up?
We go to 313 real quick. Let her start. Show hers off real quick.
Heaters.
Ladies first.
I got my Reggie over here.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. I know how some people feel about being on the big screen, but when we show our pickups, I'm putting you on the big screen. So just
I don't care. You know, he put me on the big screen, and then if I don't want to be, so it don't matter. I'm used to it now.
Okay. All right.
But yep, I got the utility 12s. Pissed me off with the decals on the tongue. I'm gonna stop saying that eventually. It's gonna get with me. But I got these. These from Nike. I got 3 pickups from Nike. These just came, so I'm actually just opening this box because it was on my couch. But I think these are a pair of mids, though.
Live unboxing.
I think there's some women's.
It's a first.
I hate this box.
Hey, you should have opened it from the other end.
Right. All I gotta do is probably shake this up with a pop.
I know, right? I hate the other end.
All right, shit. If I push it in, look at that. Yep. I'll be trying. I'm not strong enough, I guess. I know my arm's still jacked up. So it's a women's release. Yep, it is my mids. Okay, they calling this the Hyper Royal. Oh, yeah, that is very close to that Storm Blue. So that is why I picked this up.
Nice.
Because I do not have the Storm Blue highs, and I do still want those. You know what? These kind of nice though. Like,
yeah, they do look nice.
That's clean.
Yes, you have got some nice ones.
Dang. Okay, all right. Why people be talking about? Somebody was just going back and forth with me on was it? I can't forget. It was about a 1. How mids are trash and all this, that, and the other, and the quality and ones, the highs, and you go back and forth, and then I'm like, ain't none of these shoes I got. The leather on them as good as this Gucci purse I got. So I digress though. You keep doing you, bro, since you think your one highs is so much high quality. You do you. But other than that, I got the Lightning 4s. I'm guessing everybody on here got those. They over there in the corner somewhere. So, but that's about it for me.
Okay, that's okay. All right. Any volunteers on who wants to go next? Skip, you got something for us?
Yeah, I got something. I got one thing. It's just one. We can go ahead and knock this out right here. We got a this is the 2021 Lightning.
That was quick.
2021 Lightning 4. Lightning 4. It's crazy. I always liked this shoe, but I always forgot about this shoe. You know what I mean? Like, I always like the bright yellow is always cool to me on a Jordan 4 because Jordan 4 is one of my favorite models. You know what I mean? But it's just one of those shoes where, you know what I mean? It's neat. I'm glad they came out.
It's a rumor you pay $400 for that shoe. It's a rumor going around you pay $400 for that.
Oh
shoe.
yeah, nah. But hey man, like I said, man, them raggedy behind resellers out there, bro, they'll pull it on you. You know what I mean? Like the raggedy ass resellers, they will pull it. They'll pull it. But you gonna either you either gonna fight them all, be like, nah, I'm not doing it, or just put your hands up, be like, take it. And I'm the fighter, so I ain't taking shit from me. But yeah, man, this is the only one right here, man. Lightning 4, fire.
Gotcha. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the $400, check out Skip Goes Hard on YouTube.
Yeah, that nigga funny.
Thank you. Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Let's go with. Okay, I got you. Check. Okay,
we're gonna leave the
Shout out
OGs
to the
last,
chat.
man. I'm gonna leave the OGs last, man. Shout out to my people. You know what I'm saying? This one right here. I mean, I always feel as though like I gotta get pants and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I got this. So if I got this,
Force on deck.
you know what I'm saying? Had to
you got
get
the Space Jams.
Okay, then.
You know what I'm saying?
That glow on there, clean.
So if I got them,
Forces on deck.
you know what I'm saying? Had to get these. Now if if I got these, I gotta have these.
Of course.
Now, yeah, I got
Damn.
them. Yeah, I got them Lightning 4s and shit, but I feel as though like these,
Jet gray.
you know what I'm saying? Need some love to them, but
You got the
shout out to
techie.
them Lightning 4s, but these motherfuckers right here though, they decent. They all right.
Collins.
Yeah.
Collins.
That's all I cop thus far, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
dope.
now
Oh, that's it?
I'm like, I got.
I was gonna say that's why I ain't took you off yet. That's why I ain't took you off.
I got no more shoes.
Okay.
Big money bucks.
Okay.
Real quick though, Tay. Real quick though. Out of that Space Jam pack, which one do you like? Which one is your actual favorite?
Off top.
Is it a reason why? Is it? I mean,
not really.
It's clean. It's clean for one thing.
Yeah. I love white Air Force Ones, but then like the blue material on it. You know what I'm saying? The suede jump. Then of course you got Bugs Bunny on the side of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
But I ain't gonna lie though, like I never was a Black Forces type guy. You know what I'm saying? But I love LeBron's.
Right.
You know, but me personally, something I would put on foot right now today with outfit, these motherfuckers right here.
That outsole. I don't know what it is about Forces, but like if it's a color, I like my swoosh and my outsole to be the same color. Yeah, I really can't rock with it. That whole all white outsole and then the color. That's got to be all white then. But yeah, that's what make those sweet to me.
Yes, sir.
E-Money, your turn.
Man, y'all want to put all this pressure because y'all put me close to black, but I got a couple things. I got some reach backs.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what we like to see.
Some reach back. So I got this, the DB10.
Oh,
I did that. Let me see. I went with another reach back here, 2013 DB right here.
Good grief.
Hey, take him off the screen, man. Down here, take him off the screen.
Hey, I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to make it bigger. You know what I'm saying? The screen.
Hold on, my bad.
Pause.
Yeah. No pause. Ain't no pause.
Oh my God.
Ain't no
Pause. All right.
No pause.
Then my people at Champ squared me away yesterday, so I hit on these. The dunk.
Okay, then.
The Pandas. All right, got that. And similar to what Tay, you got the Kilt Hawaii over here. These are fire. If anybody can get their hand on these, these are dope.
Yeah, I like that midsole.
Like that. Yeah, you got that Kilt all in it.
That's clean.
That's not one hard too. The inside, the blue.
Yeah, then you got that dude. So you got that, the lace bag, which is very, very dope. And then, last but not least,
I knew to go before you. I knew to go.
Oh Lord, you got that rainbow box. You got that rainbow.
And then you got these right there.
Abstract art.
Yep. So I had to have these joints as well. Love the gum bottom.
I wanted this, man, but took a L. Oh well.
Yeah. All right, I'm done. I know. Skip. BA about to show out.
We're gonna have to rock paper scissors for who going next, because I ain't going.
No, I'm going next. I'm going next. Right. So I took it light this week. I did get the Thunder Force. Lightning Force. I'm sorry. Shout out to my boy Hop Dog. You got him over there in his assist.
Yeah.
Thanks for the assist. Now I'm gonna say something about Hop Dog real quick on these assists. He's leading the sneaker game with 5.5 assists a week. He does that, man. That's my guy, man. I appreciate you, cuz.
All love, bro.
And my second one, I'm a big fan of this silhouette. When I did a reach back, like a real reach back. I went back to the year 2000, man. And
here we go. I told you.
I got these right here.
Oh, Force
dead stock too.
Sweet.
Yeah, they dead stock.
Yeah, like that color.
You said 2000?
Yep, 2000. Only thing that I did was I just cleared up the bubble.
Yeah,
still a little foggy, but I cleared up the bubble. But other than that, man, like when you say quality,
like they just made that yesterday.
Yeah.
Man,
hell yeah, I'm over 21 years old.
Right.
Even got the everything came with it. Still got the box with it.
Yeah, that's 21 years ago for sure.
Yeah, sir. Buy him a drink, Black.
Crazy.
Buy him a drink.
So
right.
That's all my pickups.
Oh man.
Shout out to that box.
For real.
Yes,
Flight
sir.
89.
Yes, sir. Flight 89,
okay.
man.
All right, well, let me show my little, as Skip Goes Hard said, my little puss ass pickups.
What's that?
All right. Like everybody else, I got the lightnings.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, yours look clearer than mine. I wonder why.
Yeah.
No clue. Got those. All right, we'll go with this. I got lot 3 of 50. This is the one I had exclusive access to. So got the off-whites. My inner hype beast kicked in and took the exclusive access. Then my son, he got these for me. This is like 14, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at
14.
you.
Look at the
I
suede.
like those better. Yeah, I like those
Yeah.
better.
Suede
Nice.
is pretty good on here. You can see that nappy suede. The nappy suede. Got those.
Napping,
Now,
snapping
I got a
that duck
question
out.
for y'all. I got the undefeateds. Hit for these.
Clean.
Okay.
Now, let me ask y'all questions. To me, this soul is aged too much. How do y'all feel
Yeah.
about them aged souls?
Yeah.
It's a
This
little too
almost
dark.
look. Yeah. Honestly, I would have rather it been white to match this. I don't know if
Right.
that's
It's
too
kind of
matchy
out of
match.
place. It's like,
Yeah.
It is.
yeah.
Yeah, it
Like
is.
a,
So
like a sore thumb.
it's a
Yeah.
dope shoe. I mean, quality is real good on it.
Yeah, but they shouldn't have went banana pudding on it though.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
If they was gonna do that, those Air Force, those Kith Air Force ones that Rich Gang over there pulled out, it
Negative.
could have been like that. It could
Yeah.
have been like that though. You know what I'm saying? You could see the vintage on it, but it's a little subtle.
Now, this one right here, this is my last pickup, and this is probably, I'll be honest with you, this might be one of my favorite pickups this year. And this will reach back also, which I wish I would have hit for it a long time ago, but it's the Black Air Tech Challenges.
Ooh.
I love this shit.
Clean.
I love
Yeah,
this shit
nice.
right here.
Oh yeah.
Those are hard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that black, this,
Ah.
this
Them colors
was
like
my OG.
are
Yeah.
perfect together on that shoe. Like
I
Yeah.
love this shit right here.
everything is like proportionate. Like there's just
Yeah.
enough of everything on it.
Yeah.
Hey, they remind me of the pumps. Or am I tripping?
These are the Agassiz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
I see where you're going with that though, Skip. I see
Okay,
where you're going
yeah.
with
The
that.
Reebok Browns, yeah.
Yeah, they look like the Reebok pumps, almost like the court challenges.
Gotcha. Yep.
But that black and that hot lava,
It
works.
goes
Yeah.
perfect, huh?
Yeah,
yeah, it works.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I love this shoe, but yeah, that's my little pickups real quick. You want to shout out the chat real quick, Black?
Yeah, we can do that real quick before we get
Salute
started.
everybody.
Let me go up
Salute
top.
to
Let me go up
everybody in the
top.
chat.
I can't go too far. So what I'm seeing now, we got Dre Day Kicks in the building. Shout outs to you. Got JF. What's good, homie? Miss Erica, how you doing? Got Dub P. Got Rich Gang. LaShawn Terry in the building. Salute to you. We got Flashy All, the homie. Always come through and show love. Retro
Yeah,
Talk
salute,
Nation,
Flash.
appreciate you. We got Money Fresh Clothing in the building. Shout out to Money Fresh, the dopest,
Salute, Money
dopest Jordan 1 collector I know.
Man, I got me a shirt from Money Fresh, man, about a week ago, man. I've been meaning to put it on IG, man. My apologies, bro, but it's dope. It's dope. Check him out.
Money
We
fresh.
also got who that is? Montgomery Burns.
On the Money Fresh side of the game. Yeah, I'll be back. Money Fresh. No.
We also got OG Kicks in the building. Shout outs to you, cuz. Appreciate you coming through.
Salute.
Yellow Boy was good. We also got Word Customs from the Mature Kids. Appreciate you for stopping through. SK, what's good? Got SK in the building. Matt for the win.
Salute, Matt.
What's good, homie? Appreciate you for
One
coming
of the
through.
dopest collections in
Steph
the game.
Honey.
Salute, Steph.
We got Steph Honey from Ohio.
Yeah,
Appreciate you for
right.
coming
You make
through.
that mistake like me. I said, Michigan,
Right.
they got beat.
Shout out to her podcast, Real Talk No Chaser. Check them out. Real Talk No
Yes,
Chaser.
sir. Oh, who else we got in
I
the
see,
building? Who else
I
we
see the
got?
Heartbreak Kid in there, Erica.
We got
OG
E1. What's good? What's good? Where we
Salute
come?
BX coming through.
Turtle Dick Barry. What's good, Turtle Dick Barry?
I've seen him in a couple of chats.
Yeah, that's kind of funny to say that.
Yeah.
We got Diligent in the building. What's good,
Diligent,
Diligent?
salute. Salute Dillinger from the
Yes,
trap.
sir. Yes, sir.
Debo.
Beard Jedi.
JF, yeah.
Beard
JF
Jedi.
also.
What's good,
Yes.
Beard Jedi?
Shout out to our sponsor, Beard
Yes,
Jedi.
sir. Who else we got in this thing, man? We got a lot of people in this thing today, man. We got Jesus. He told me don't wear them. He told me don't wear those flights. Actually, because I actually wore these things. I wore them for about an hour. Ain't nothing happened. So yeah, appreciate the heads up though. Who else we got?
CCP,
Who else we got?
Culturally Controversial Podcast in the building. Retro 813, Dre Day Kicks. Who has the heat in the chat? Donna just popped up in the chat.
Donna,
like I said, Yellow Boy, BX, Sneaker Connoisseur. I think you called him out, bro. Super GQ.
Yeah, Super GQ got OG Warren C.
Yeah, so like I said, JF, salute. Trap House in the building. So, you know, if we missed everybody, we apologize. But yeah, we just want to say what's up.
What's up? What's up? What up?
Can't forget my boy T Marsh, Team South. What's good, buddy?
Okay. Speaking of Team South, y'all just had a battle. And that's pretty much what we're up here for today. You know, like I said, to give these people their flowers. Appreciate them and everything they're doing right now, bringing everybody together. Real quick before we get started about the battles, I do want to. I got to give credit where credit is due, Black. You know what I'm saying? So I got to shout out. Really, the first people that I seen do battles is One-Legged Lister from the Monday Midsole. I remember he would pop up doing his lives, and I don't know if you follow One-Legged. He's a legend in the game. Got a real dope collection. Check him out on IG. I know he's taking a break for a while. Not sure when he'll come back, but he was really the first person that I saw doing battles when I kind of first started getting on social media. I ain't been on YouTube really that long, pretty much since I met Black. He put me on the podcast game and started watching Lister, and they would just do random shoe battles. This is before they started having battles. And I was like, dang, man, I was seeing a lot of dope stuff, and I was like, I don't even know if my collection will, you know, compare to some of these cats. So just watching them, like I said, I got to give credit where credit is due. So One-Legged Lister was really the first person who I saw starting to do these battles. And I know 313 was on one of their battles. They had an all-women's battle back in the day. And I think that's really where I started checking out her collection because I saw her on there. And she's got I'll let her tell her own story, but she's definitely got a story about that battle. You know what I'm saying? So when I first saw her. So I also wanted to give a shout out to my boy Black. He was the one that kind of started me on doing battles. So when Black first got it, when I saw Black first get into the battle, and that was around the time when I first started watching E-Money also. But I'll let them tell their own stories. But I just wanted to tell Black, man, I appreciate you for, man, getting me involved in these battles. And really, to be honest with you, Black is one of the main reasons why my collection is where it's at right now. Because back in the day, I used to just have really nothing but Jordans. And I really was about to stop fooling with these shoes. But then I met Black, and everything just turned around. He kind of, me and him conversing and, you know, getting to know each other kind of changed the way I looked at these shoes. Because I knew about a lot of other silhouettes because I work in the shoe store. I was just strictly Jordan. So getting with Black, like I said, Black, he was like, man, looking at his collection, I'm like, dang, a lot of this stuff is real dope. I said, I got to do a lot of reach backs. So, you know, getting to know Black kind of changed the way I got back into the shoe game, started getting into all this stuff. And now we hear me and him with this podcast. So I'm going to let Black go ahead and tell his story about how he started battling, and also get to E-Money and Tay and everybody else, just how they got in the game with battling. And then we, like I said, Skipper's up here because him and Black got a battle going on right now. We're going to talk about that in a minute also. So Black, go ahead, man. Take it away, man. What made you really start battling?
It was something new and it was fresh. I never knew, you know, like people was actually doing it. Like you said, the Monday Midsole, shout out to them, you know, for actually, I guess, bringing that battle format to the YouTube channels. Because I was looking at theirs and I was like, you know, I don't know if I could go on there. But once I saw E-Money, 313 and PM Kicks, they started theirs, and I was like, you know what, let me try it out. Let me go ahead and try it out, see what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they was gracious enough to accept me, you know, as one of the contestants, the battlers, and you know, from that point on, it just the whole battle scene just grew, and I'm kind of happy to be a part of that. Not saying I'm the one that started it, but you know, just being a part of it. You know, I'm kind of lost the words, you know, and actually me winning that first. I mean, even though McFly still, you know, he's still kind of mad to this day. You know what I'm saying? That I won that first season or whatever. You know, but it's just from that point on, man, I seen the growth that, you know, Who Has the Heat, you know, adding McFly as a fourth host, and just, you know, getting better with the rules and the whole format. And y'all leading the game right now, man. So salutes to y'all. Y'all got the flowers, you know, for me and Black at Retro Talk Forum. And then, you know, the guy that's below, how he kind of like just made it, you know, he just pushed it forward. You know what I'm saying? With the whole pot. And that just kind of made a whole bunch of people come from everywhere. And I looked at it, you know, I was like, man,
I remember going in the trap, you know what I mean? And they ain't know me, but I just always felt the vibe from Tay and them. Like, you know, I got up on there to let me show my collection. And I remember telling y'all, like, man, come on over to the trap and kick it, man. We over here, man, having a good time and just kicking it. And so, yeah, bro, got to give Tay his flowers also. But go ahead, bro. I ain't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No. You good. You good. It's just like when, you know, when he came on it and started bringing that the whole his twist to the battle. Like I said, It just took it to the stratosphere. So now you got a lot of other people, you know, that's doing battles, and they putting their own twist to it. Nothing wrong with it, because if you don't like something over here, you always gonna put your own twist on it to try to see if you can make it better or how you want it to run it.
Yeah.
But all in all, it's still, to me, all these battles are still an exhibition. I don't think nobody's collection is better than, you know, the next person. It's just everybody showing, you know, their passion. These sneakers, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, Hop. You know what I'm saying? We've been rocking what, 4-5 years?
Yeah.
Something like that. So yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. You know, just sometimes we sit there and talk on the phone just so it don't even beat sneakers. So that lets you know I got a brother, you know,
right, for
the long haul, like on life. You know, we for the long haul, Bo.
Already.
That's what we got. You know what I'm saying? So
that's my dog.
Exactly. So I'm gonna pass it to 313 and E Money, and let them kind of, you know, tell us how they actually got it started.
Right, what made E Money start doing them battles? Because I remember, like I said, when Black was on there, it was probably 10 people in the chat. You probably getting 4 or 5 votes,
right,
in the chat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what made you really want to start doing them battles?
So it was interesting because it was like, y'all know how YouTube works, right? Everything is algorithm based. The little man ain't gonna get no shine, right? Like back then, a shout out used to go a long way. If somebody shouted you out, they got 100K subs, it'll mean a lot. But nowadays, somebody shout you out, hey, it is what it is. But the Skip probably can attest to that, because I knew a Skip then. I actually got the idea from Monday Mitso. So like I said, shout out to Monday Mitso. I don't think they was doing it then. I think they was. So I said, let me try to do something. Let me try to do something a little bit different for the people, you know, that's up and coming that somebody may not know about. Maybe, you know, they can get like 1 or 2 new people to come watch them. Then, you know, every little bit helps in the YouTube game, because back then they was monetizing at 1K subs, but people was pimping YouTube, right? So then that's when they came up with the 1K, the 4,000 hours, and all of that crap. So then I reached out to 6313 and P. I said, let's try this. And then I reached out to BA. He said, sure, why not? And people was amazed at his collection. BA went in. You had Feats and Treats. You had everybody, you know, bringing their own different things to the sneaker battle. You had C Sneak. She had a thing with the boxing gloves. You had IBA. He had the Undertaker intro. So you can see people's personalities coming out. It was nuts. And then the chat just run itself, right? As you know now, it's been real good, you know, seeing it take off. And then, like you said, Tay just took it to another level. So the hardest thing is battling for me, because I like to keep the chat, because the chat always keeps the show interesting. They never fail. And then that's when we come out with different hashtags. You got blue. You got the newest one right here. Everybody talking about these invasive angles. You had the after dark stuff. So I mean,
you're not gonna let that
The
go. You're not gonna let that go.
Blue.
I mean, you always get something new every season out of that everybody trip off of. Then you had, I think, Chaotic one time when we asked him a question. He had that style like, I think Skid even did a skit off of it. And he's like, what? So it's funny just to see people in the community just have a good time about the just sneaker battles in general. But it ain't easy. So that when I first saw Tay, I said, Tay, I feel your pain, bro. Because it's like you can plan, but it always seems like something you just didn't plan enough. It always be that one thing that don't go right. So I was like, dang, it's nuts. Because you're trying to reach out to people, communication. So you try to be flexible, but at the same time, you want to try to stay on schedule.
Mm-hmm. So also real quick, talk about the growth and how, because one thing I've noticed about y'all, and also too, say you can't please everybody. You try to please everybody, but you can't please everybody. You know what I'm saying? So just talk about how you've evolved, because a lot of stuff has changed since season 1 as far as like the voting, how you doing the polls in the chat. So just talk about what you do to try to evolve, because it does seem like you come back with something different every season.
Right. Yeah. So initially the first 2 seasons or 3 seasons, we started chat voting. Then as the chat started growing and you got to go back and review, and your eyes crisscross, like, nah, man, later for this, we ain't going to be doing this. And then I think one of our most viewed one was the controversial one where, controversy. So we was like, we got to fix this, because we always try to take feedback from everybody, even though we said, they like, this, that, and that. We try to, evolve each time. So we added the lifeline. We do different things, here and there. So it's just been, just great to see the channel grow. And Sis can probably talk about it more, because sometimes I be overboard. And her McFly be like, just relax, man. We need to do this, and this. Then next thing you know, tomorrow I come with something different. They're like, man, you need to make up your mind. So they be on me. It'd be funny though. They'll tell you.
Yeah, I was gonna ask 313, about her battle history, because I know she's battle tested also. And what made E-Money, what made you reach out to 313 as a co-host?
I think actually we was in this. She was a guest on the podcast. I think that was with Payne them. Y'all know the story that it was like Alias and Mono. She was a guest. And I was like, oh, she's pretty cool. And then she do sneaker battle. Sneaker bid. So then I asked her, I said, she's like, okay, I'll try it out. And at that time, Hangouts was pretty good too. Hangouts, I think Hangouts was better, but we stuck with StreamYard. So it is what it is. And then it was funny though, because when we was on the podcast, she didn't really talk that much. So then it was like when we got our Who Has the Heat, it was like 313 unfiltered. She really started.
Yeah. She don't hold that.
She'll hold that back. I was like, okay, all right, let's go with it then. And ever since then, she just do her thing, and everybody. So that's why I let her do all the outros, because it'd be funny looking at all the comments. So
yeah, 313. She like she talking to a kid. Hold in the chat. Hit that damn link.
That's cute.
That's cute. That's
cute. Yeah.
So how did PM Kicks get into the fold? Was it the same way?
PM was PM was the first one, because again, all of us, like I said, I think when I first started, I had maybe about 1,000 subscribers. PM, so it was all of us, small YouTube, like I said. That's what the platform was based on. You had Shoes Up, Sleeves Down. He was one of the new ones. I don't know if y'all know Tasha Mack. She's a big LeBron James person, so she was on there. And who else you had? Breezy Kicks. He's doing pretty good. I don't think he do sneaker reviews every now and then. So then as the years progressed, we started moving up. You had Bree, What the Sneakers. So I've just been happy with trying to bring different people in. Ideally, we want to make everybody feel comfortable in the sneaker community. Whether you just started or you are old, you've been collecting for many years. Your collection is your collection. You like what you like. So that's what hopefully we can get to a point like that, but everybody got a different taste in shoes and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So 3-on-3, talk about your experience. You know what I'm saying? You doing that battle. Tell that story about you doing that battle on the Monday midsole, and just how you feel about who has the heat, and your role that you play.
Man. Monday midsole, man. Like when I first got into Instagram, it was one of the first podcasts I found on YouTube, So I started watching, you get your little feet wet or whatever. I was like, what, this little battle thing, I'm gonna try this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try this. I'm looking at everybody coming in. I'm like, man, these people got some shoes. I was I was like, really, I was primarily a Jordan person. So, that's kind of where, my roots were, growing up in high school, the whole story or whatever, like everybody else, word, go on about your business. So
right, so, that's why I told her to tell the story.
That was an interesting battle, man. Like when you think of battles, and you see what people, they just showing their shoes or things like that. When we were on there, we told stories about our shoes, like not just me, but everybody. I had a sneaker. My then mother-in-law had passed, and it was hard. It was like really fresh. So that sneaker kind of just related to her with the whole kidney disease and everything like that. So like it just kind of we were close. We got close. Just me being married or whatever, her daughter-in-law, while she was in a hospital, I stayed in the hospital. I would come in, she would be asleep. She'll wake up. I'd be sleeping in the chair because, I didn't want to wake her up or whatever like that. We were super close. So, man, I think it was the Court Purple 1.0. When those shoes dropped, I was actually doing a battle and I couldn't figure my life out. It was like, okay, these shoes about to drop. We had to stand in line for those at a DTLR, right? So I ended up bringing my shoes with me.
That's what I was going to ask. How many shoes did you bring to prepare for that battle? But you already knew the questions, right?
I think I only had like 12 pair with me because then we got the questions in advance. So we knew, what I'm saying, what to prepare for. So that was kind of cool. So I didn't have to cancel because like, me being the person I am, if I commit to something, I'm committed to something. No matter what else, I'm gonna try and figure it out. If I got 2 things I want to do, I'm gonna figure it out. So I was in my car that night, like with my 12 pairs, while I was sitting in the car waiting for people to come up, waiting for the Court Purple 1.0s to come out. I was doing my sneaker battle. And watching the line like, hey, ain't nobody going over there. So yeah, it was interesting though. It was so much fun though. Like I think that introduced me to a lot of dope women that are in the sneaker culture. Word, Danny, like a bunch of people we were in there. But I think Dee was in there. Like it was a bunch of people in there. And we were also in a chat on IG. So, we got to actually, talk to each other outside of just the battle. So it formed a relationship. Like if anybody, be on Monday midsole, they open, they welcome you there. So you know what I'm saying? It was like a family. I got to know those guys, like those my peoples, those my brothers over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I really got to meet those people. That's another reason I ended up going to the sneaker cons, because I was like, okay, I see this. Maybe I'll reach out a little, go out. Y'all may not know this. I'm kind of a shy person. So
get out of here.
I got a screenshot. It's shy.
You don't know me. I'm kind of shy. So it's a little different. So that's what got me all on YouTube. I was like, you know what, girl, you too old to be shy like this. Now you need to come on out this little cocoon you in. So, it was a thing. And then, hanging out with E, we got to do Who Has the Heat and things like that. It just kind of snowballed. I just, to get back into sneakers, it was just a hobby for me. Like I couldn't find, like I got divorced. You got to find yourself all over again and shit like that. So like I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy some sneakers. I was like, wait a minute, I kind of missed this shit. Wait a minute, I really missed this. And then I just kind of went going. It just kind of took over on its own. So like it something I got back into that I missed, that I didn't even realize I missed. So, it just went off on that. And then getting with E and PM, you know what I'm saying? Like that was cool. When they asked me if I wanted to do the sneaker battles, I'm like, you want me on it? Like, okay, cool. I'm flattered. You want me to be on the show? All right. So, but that was dope though. Like, what was 313 shy at? Whatever, Danny. We ain't gonna talk about DC. We gonna treat that like Vegas, okay? Okay. So, but yeah, man, like the whole concept of, because I was starting out a small YouTube channel. I'm not really known or anything like that. So the idea of having a place for smaller YouTubers to showcase themselves, be able to promote their shows, their things like that. Just it was, I'm all for it. Getting other people out there. It wasn't never about us blowing up. It was always about showcasing other people. Right. So that's why when people were like, "Oh, you need to put bigger people on. You need to put bigger people on," it was never about always trying to. We never want to forget where we came from. Even if we get bigger, we still want to make sure that people like Jess can come on the show, you know what I'm saying, and feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? We don't never want to get so big to where people with smaller collections feel like, all they can do is watch. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's if we don't do anything else, we can do that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like we the underground of sneaker collectors on YouTube, because you got a lot of big people out there, celebrities that trying to get to where we at. Because they ain't got that love for sneakers like we got it.
Yeah, they just they just do it because it's the end thing to do.
It's the end thing to do, exactly.
Right. It's not that they actually, you can tell because they'll do it for so long and then they'll find something else to do. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever the new thing
whatever
is.
The new end thing is to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, we roll with the punches. On Who Has the Heat, we had bigger numbers when we were doing it on, like, say, E's channel or my channel, because we had, more followers on those channels, but we wanted it to be its own thing, so that's why now we're reached out, and Who Has the Heat has its own channel, and sometimes you see, you like, oh, wow, ain't as many people watching as the previous seasons. Well, it's a little harder to find it in the algorithm with YouTube when you only doing a video a week, and then you take a break, you drop off, the algorithm is that kind of thing that you got to fight with. So, but I like it where it's at. I like having it on its own channel, being its own entity. And, like I said, like, we always trying to find something new to bring every season. You know what I'm saying? It's not just going to be the same as it was before, because, you gotta grow. You got to find new things. Like the Trap doing their thing. There goes that way. The Trap doing anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was on the Trap. I'll do battles. I ain't one of them people that feel like, oh, I'm on the panel now. I ain't doing no battles no more. Yeah. No, I ain't one of them people. I will get on anybody's show and do a battle. It's just, for me, it's fun. Whether I win, lose, it's not a big deal to me. Like you saw on the Trap, like with me and Kid, it's all love. That's my girl, that's my sis, that's my homie. Okay, like we talk, not just what's on the battle talking. Like, I got cell phone numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey girl, what you doing? Did you study? Did you pass that test? Girl, what happened with that test? You know what I'm saying? So it's not just, what I'm saying, like, to be able to have people to actually be friends with, you know what I'm saying, you build relationships with, not just do a battle and then it drop off like you would see on one of the big ones. I ain't gonna say no names, but like on the big ones where people, oh, we got this person, this big person, we gonna show you their shoes and that's it. You get a vibe going, you know what I'm saying, in these battles that you don't see in the bigger ones with people who may not, actually know each other. They know of each other, but they don't know each other. So as far as us on our level at YouTube, I'm happy where I'm at. I don't have to be at 20,000 subscribers. Like, mine is literally for fun. So if I drop off for 5 months, ain't nobody thinking I didn't, died or nothing. They just like, oh, I got a life. I jump back in it. I jump in, I jump out. When I, if I feel like sometimes it can get to be too much. So I step back so that my hobby doesn't become, work.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
For me, that's what it is. And like, you'll never see me get on my channel and be like, no, okay, I ain't gonna say that now. I got some surprises. Now, I ain't gonna get on my channel and be like, I hate this shoe I purchased, blah blah blah, because I always buy what I like. Now, that's not to say that some stuff I done bought and came back from Nike looking like a kindergarten and put my damn shoe together. So that's different. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I love it. Like, if anybody ever be like, hey, can you be on my show? I'd be like, what you mean? Can I be on your show? Heck yeah, tell me when to be there. You want me to be on your show? Like, still the first, every time somebody asks me that, it's like the first time being asked to do it. I'd be like, you want me? I'd be like, yeah, but nah, man, I love battles. I love hosting it. I love being on them. I mean, like, I just, it's a way for me to meet more people. Like, especially with COVID, you didn't get to get out. We didn't get to go to the sneaker cons and things like that. So, we still got to interact with folks, even though we couldn't physically interact with folks. So, that's kind of my thing right there.
Yeah,
you supposed to segue to Tay. Like, you supposed to do like that.
Hold on. Yeah. I want to say shout out to who has the heat.
He got his belt.
He still got the belt.
Yeah, he got his belt.
Yeah, I still got it. This ain't going nowhere, baby. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to my boy Black. Black, he won season 1, and then he talked me and Caddy into it doing season 3, and I ended up winning season 3. So then we did the Tournament of Champions, and man, I was just blessed to win that tournament. So I appreciate y'all for having me on. And
that was fun, man. That was real fun.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. One for the 8. This is something I will never forget, straight up. And who has the heat has always showed me love, straight from the jump. They've invited me back on the show to, fill in for somebody when somebody's out. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all and all the love y'all showed me and my boy Black. You know what I mean? So yeah, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have had this. Right. If it wasn't for Black, I wouldn't be up here today. And then if it wasn't for Who Has the Heat, I probably would have never ran up on the trap.
We a family, man.
Right. We all here. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I can say about the trap. I hopped on the trap one night. They were showing shoes and whatnot. I hopped up on there, and ever since then, man, Tay just always showed me love. So, Tay, tell us about how you started your channel. What made you start getting into the battles? Just tell us some history about your channel, man. Throw it out there, tell them who you are, and just let everybody know where you come from. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing I know I've seen about Tay. I saw Tay had some twos on one time. He posted some twos on an IG post. I said,
what you know about them twos, man?
Oh yeah, I ain't even say that to him. I said, yeah, he know what he's talking about, because a lot of people don't respect the twos. So yeah, Tay, just give me some background about you, bro.
Hey, me, I'm Tay, one good fella. I'm Tay. I'm a part of the trap. You know what I'm saying? I look at my channel as like a community channel. You know what I'm saying? It's somewhere everybody can come off and kick it in. You know what I'm saying? Vibe and get their voice. Because sometimes, people look at people that own channels, they look at us like, you're such and such. Nah, fuck that. Come up here with me. Let's kick it. You got something to say? It's beyond shoes. Let's talk about it. But for shoe battles, right? Most people don't know this, but I didn't get on YouTube until Unbreakable Kicks was doing his shoe battles, right? Nobody know this shit. But if you know me, you know this shit, right? I didn't get on YouTube. My first time on YouTube was on Unbreakable Kicks channel. I pulled out an Olympic 7, and this nigga pulled out a Jordan 1 that was beat up. It was black and blue. I remember this shit. It was either black or blue or white and blue. It was one or the other. But I pulled out an Olympic 7. I know my Olympic 7 was supposed to win, bro. Chat even said my Olympic 7 won. I don't give a fuck what that shoe was. I just know I was drunk. None of that blue. It was a blue shoe. And I was like, man, I know my Olympic 7 won. So, I mean, from that point on, I ain't really look at battles until like I really started running the channel and I start wanting to create content. And, one thing I have to say is Who Has the Heat? I always watch their battles. You know what I'm saying? I learned about Monday Midsoles doing battles, but Who Has the Heat was the entertaining shoe battle. Like, you want to see some shoe battles? Who Has the Heat? Okay. We had other shoe battles, you know what I'm saying? Not gonna lie. There were other ones, but Who Has the Heat was the premier battle. Like, you want to battle, get your name out there? Who Has the Heat? So me doing content, you know what I'm saying? I reached out to McFly KOF and PM. They came over, I interviewed them, you know what I'm saying? And everything just really just blossomed from there.
Right.
One day on my channel, The chat was like, yo, you and Trey J was supposed to battle. Y'all niggas battle. I'm like, man, I smoked Trey J. And it just sprung off from there. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I lost twice. I won once. That's all that mattered. You know what I'm saying? Ended that live stream. And I came back the next live stream, Battle G Fish. I lost, but I won like 3. So I ain't win a battle. I won a few rounds. I think I won a battle due to like how I set my own rules up. But you know, shit happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I made sure I won shit that mattered. Like my shoot, like real talk though, like the shit that I remember only is that I won a few rounds. In my head, due to the fact that I won a few rounds, I won a battle because I only
that was the victory for you. Long as you scratched him, you scratched him a little bit.
In my head, I won. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But technically, G Fish smoked me. You know what I'm saying? And from that, it just fueled my fire to like want to do more. After G Fish smoked me, shout out to G Fish. After G Fish smoked me, he was like, "Hey, bro, man, you got a lot of people looking at these battles. Like, you really should think about doing a tournament." And I was like, "Nah, I ain't even studying that. Like, people ain't really tuned in to my battles like that. I really didn't believe it. Like, you can even ask Hop during the battle. I was really doubting myself. Like, this shit ain't as big as like this shit ain't really nothing. You know what I'm saying? But when G Fish first came about, I was like, nah, fuck that. I want to say like a month later, I really looked back and I was like, damn, people are really in tune to the battle. People want to battle. And then I was like, fuck it. G Fish, you put together the little intros and the little slideshows and shit. Let's put some themes and some theatrical shit together. And then shit, I put up $100 behind it and shit. We just gonna run with it. So that's what started the tournament. I want to say Dre Jungles came with another 100. When we had $200 at the pot, I had 19 people willing to battle. By the time I announced me and Dre Jungles had $200 in the men's tournament, we probably had $1,200 at the end of that live stream. Straight up. So we end up putting up $1,000 and we put 200 towards the next battle. Not knowing that it was going to be a female battle, we just put the extra 200 to the next battle. We did the men's battle. It was a success. A lot of bullshit involved, but that would come with it. You know what I'm saying? You know. Then the female battle came about. I don't know how it happened. I just know we was on Dre Jungle's channel. I know Tony C was up there. I want to shout out to Tony C.
Shout out to Tony C.
Brought that
Hold Something podcast.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, that shit came together. It was a lot of people involved. You know what I'm saying? I tried to highlight McFly to help me put that together. I tried to reach out to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ended up happening. The female battle happened. We got the bread from the community once again. You know what I'm saying? We had already had 200 in the pot. I put my bread up. Drake put his bread up. A lot of other people involved. You know, shout out to everybody. Chill Town Tops. You know, a lot of people came out. You know, that was what it was. You know what I'm saying? You know, it happened. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's all about progression now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to the next one. You know, this the third go round. Hopefully this one go by smooth as shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, hopefully it's like I said, it's about pushing it forward. So hopefully this don't have any bumps and bruises. So everything can just see this for the culture itself. You know, see that, you know, people just get together, have fun from this side and that side. Because that's really what my main goal was when I sat down and I picked the people I picked and select the people I selected from my first tournament to my second tournament. I just felt like, even though I'm a person that's new, like y'all probably known each other 3, 4, 5 years. Who knows, right? I'm a person that's only been around a year. You know what I'm saying? 2 years tops. You know what I'm saying? So a person like me, I want to bring everybody together. I don't know who beefing with who or who like who or who know who. All I know is I want all y'all in one goddamn room. Let's see some good action. Let's joke and shit. Let's parlay. Let's goddamn have fun. And that's what it was in the beginning, but now it's turning into what it was. I mean, turning into what it was. Now it's different, hopefully, but you know, we'll see in a few goddamn weeks. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. So you got another battle coming up, right? When's that battle coming up?
Absolutely, man. This time, man, I'm pulling 1,000 out. Well, technically speaking, you know, due to my circumstances, I had ended up getting like 1,200, 1,400 from the people again. So I'm taking that money. I'm taking $1,000, putting it back into the pot. You know, just to see some good, you know, some good shoe battles. You know what I'm saying? Why not? So you know, we got another one kicking off in another week or two. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we definitely got some things in motion for sure. So
now who has the heat? The chat does the voting in their battles. So what made you go away from the chat and want to pick some judges to do your battle? Because you have 5 judges judging the battles on your panel.
Honestly, when I used to watch Who Has the Heat, I used to be like, damn, like they giving people a time limit to vote. And it's like, and I'm just gonna say a ballpark. I'm just saying figurative numbers. I'm not even accurate with numbers. It's 80 people in the chat. Only 36 people voting.
Yeah, that does happen.
The fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like are we gonna sit here and act like it's a lot of ghosts behind these cameras, or are we gonna have some involved?
There's a lot of ghost watchers.
But this the kicker. This the kicker though. Nah, but this the kicker though. 36 out of 80 people voting, but you'll have 60 people with fucking comments or opinions or ridicule or bullshit to say.
Always.
That's a fact.
Nah, we ain't gonna do all that. So, okay, so since everybody want an opinion, right? Everybody have something to say. Let's pull 5 of y'all up here and put y'all on the panel. Everybody knows shoes, right? Everybody know the knowledge that's supposed to be. At least you know how to get fly. You know what shoe is better than what shoe, at least, right? All right, cool. Let's get a panel of people. But then I had to put a twist to it because I had started seeing like during the trap battles when I started pulling up judges. You know, in the beginning I had started getting guest judges. Like I had McFly as a guest judge one night. I had a few people. You know what I'm saying? But I started seeing like sometimes you got to sit back and try to get people that actually know shoes. Like with my first tournament, I feel as though like the people like Hot. Like you can't tell me Hot knowledge of shoes you wouldn't respect his judgment off of it. You know what I'm saying? You start talking to the kind like Dub P. You can't tell me after having a full conversation with Dub P that he don't know what the fuck he talking about, whether it's the weather, whether it's the soil, whether it's the air texture. What I don't give a fuck what it is. After having a conversation with Dub P, you know he know what the fuck he talking about. Hella Lace, that's a mature kid. I didn't know that in the beginning, but shit, you can't tell me all them LeBrons and all that shit she got piled up everywhere, man. You can't tell me them girls don't know what they talking about, so she got to know what she talking about. You know what I'm saying? And LaShawn Terry, shit, you know, goddamn Joey, man, Joey got all the shoes that was fucking, man, look, you can go down the history of all of my judges and be like, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I can understand why he got them as judges, but to give a background why, because it seemed like when it comes, if I leave it to the chat, will the chat really vote? You know what I'm saying? If I got 500 people in the motherfucking chat, you mean tell me 300 people gonna vote? Hell nah, it ain't gonna happen like that. So why not get 5 people that's respectable up there on the panel? Let's all vote together and shit. Let's keep it moving. My boy McFly in the building. What's going on?
Salute McFly. Appreciate
you in the building.
Oh, look at you pulling a little
Yeah,
film.
look what the weird.
Clean, soft looking ass.
Straight from the amusement park, man. You know, we here, man.
Appreciate
Better
you.
late than never, you know.
Already.
For sure. But yeah, if that answers your question, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. Let me be a part of that first battle, man. It was epic, you know what I mean? And like I said, one thing I can give, you know, all y'all for, you know, is running these battles and having your own channels, because this stuff can get aggravating, you know what I mean? I can't tell you how many times me and Black, you know, talked about or had thoughts of not even doing this anymore, because it's like, what's it for? You know what I mean? So in the long run, so salute to everybody, man, putting in that work, especially if you have another job. And you know, I know all of us have our own jobs. We have a life outside of this YouTube. So yeah, it gets harder sometimes. And like I said, like Tay said, from talking to him behind the scenes, man, it's like, bruh, and you know, Tay good people. E-Money good people. 313, McFly, Skip, all of them good people.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So, you know, salute to all y'all. Because, you know, without these battles, I wouldn't have met a lot of people. You know what I mean? Tay put me on the panel with a couple people I never met. And like 313 was saying, getting in these chats behind the scenes, you chopping it up. Next thing you know, you sending jokes to each other, and then you just talking about other things. So, you know, shout out to all y'all for that, man. So, what else you got? You got anything else to add, Tay? Tell me, you know, when's the next battle starting up? You got a date yet?
Yeah, I want to say the third week of September. I don't want to drag it out into the holidays because, you know, I know people be wanting, you know, the time switching and, you know, everything kick in October. So, you know, I'm definitely trying to kick it off within the next week, for sure.
Gotcha.
But you know, it got to be a build up. I gotta put some shit together. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stir the pot up. You know what I'm saying? Who got the heat? That shit rocking with the tag team and shit. I gotta put my nose in the sand. Out with a tournament. You know what I'm saying? So just be looking out. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, man, it's that. Like I heard somebody say this before. It's that season. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to heat shit up. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man.
Okay.
It's about that time, man.
Yeah. So E-Money, y'all got a battle going on right now, real quick, right?
Right. Yeah, the tag team, the ladies. It's just something to have fun.
That shit fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's entertaining as hell.
I forgot to mention too, we did change up a lot of stuff because before we used to get the questions like half an hour before, whereas now we got the wheel and all the time. So we still been, you know, we tweaking, you know, going back and forth. So we get feedback. I think some people probably like getting the shoes before, but then we wanted to put some pressure, see how people perform under pressure. And it'd be funny because you can hear people, you know, they out of breath. I think I shouldn't say funny, I should say interesting, because sometimes you hear people boxes falling in the background. You're like, man, what's going on back there? So so it's interesting.
Yeah,
that's
dope.
Right?
Skip struggling over there on that stool, man. Yeah, we need to go fund me for a computer chair for Skip goes.
Nah, man, I have one, man. That shit is in storage back home. So man, I need to shit.
Yeah, shout out to McFly Parter, who has the heat. I know Black and McFly battled early the first season. And
I was cheated.
See, didn't I say that? Yeah.
Tell them about yourself real quick, McFly.
I've been waiting 3 years on my rematch. Black cheated us all. He showed all shoes that were unworn. It's ridiculous.
No.
Either way, man, if you don't know, I am McFly. 704, formerly known as McFly KOF, the hardest working man in shoetainment. Sub up to the channel. Who has the heat? All that good stuff, man. I'm here. We here. Everywhere they go, I go most of the time. So, yeah, that's about it.
So since we sitting here talking about battles and we got McFly on, real quick, we're gonna segue over to Skip. Skip,
what up, bro?
Since me and you are teammates on this men versus women tag team battle, give us your thoughts on how it initiated up until now.
Well, I wanted to say this real quick about Skip. I never thought I would see Skip battle, first of all. But give him a history about you battling real quick, Skip, because I'm gonna tell you something. When I love to see Skip battle, because Skip is gonna sell that shoe. Skip could sell ice to an Eskimo. That's all I'm gonna say. But go ahead.
Damn right, hey man. Hey, Skip is gonna skip. You know that damn right shit. I'm gonna be mean, but look at that, yeah. I'd say, man, for what I remember, I believe my first battle was with the Monday Midsole. And shout out to the Monday Midsole because 313. I remember that battle. I remember that battle that we were talking about earlier, man. One thing about the Monday Midsole, a lot of people need to know that they are the ones who really put. I'm not gonna say put people on, but like showcase people, if you will. You know what I mean? Like this remembrance search. Like, yeah, I remember that. Like, I remember that was Retro Quinn. I remember that. What was going on.
Yeah.
But me, Kev, he reached out to me, and he was like, "Yo, man, when hop in this sneaker battle, it was me, and I forget I forget the name of the person that I went up against. You know what I mean? But that's like kind of like my first like battle." And the good thing about that is that, the questions were already, like, you knew. You just got to pick a shoe, and then when it's showtime, you have the shoe, and you can just went ahead. But I think we didn't have to actually have the shoe. It was like pictures of it, you know what I mean? So that was cool, you know what I mean? Then from there, Who Has the Heat, which I was on there 2 times. And those 2 times, I lost the first round. The first one was against Sir Knight. Heavy hitter, and then of course, I lost against Chilltown, another heavy hitter. You know what I mean? So just going through that and knowing that, man, I can't get past the first damn round. When the Trap House battle came up, I was like, man, I know I'm gonna lose the first round. Like I always lose the first round when it comes to these push-set battles. You know what I mean? So, but the next time was with Trap House. And I made it up to Matt, a heavy hitter. You know what I mean? Matt went ahead and Matt won that one. Shout out to Matt. Which I don't feel bad about that because I lost against the guy who won it all. So I mean, you can't get mad at that. You know what I mean?
Right. So Matt, sure did. Matt got a dope collection, bro.
Yeah,
I hate that Matt ain't on social media, bro. I hate that, bro. For real. He got a collection. Go ahead, bro.
And I always say that, man. But like, there are some unsung heroes when it comes to these shoe collections, man. Like really, like for real. And then even I tried to do like a sneaker battle. It was called Skip's Blackest Sneaker Battle, aka now Skip want to do sneaker battles. You know what I mean? And I added the now Skip want to do sneaker battles because I'm sure that's what people would think. Like now Skip, now he want to do sneaker battles all of a sudden. You know what I mean? That was when that shit was spreading like wildfire. Like niggas were like, "Hey man, you want to do a battle? Let's do that." Everybody was doing like battles and shit. So I figured I host a battle. And then that brings us to right now. You know what I mean? What's going on with Who Has the Heat? My teammate, black ass African right there, man. But you know what I mean? Like, is it looking ass? You know what I mean? Like these battles, it's cool. It's cool because, like I said, you get to find out who has shoes. You know what I mean? Like there's some people who do not do YouTube that have kicks. Like Chilltown. If you go to Chilltown's IG, you would think he has like a little here and there, but not knowing that he's a problem out in these streets. You know what I mean?
Right.
But man, these sneaker battles, bro, like it makes the time go by. You get a chance to meet a lot of cool people, and I'd say sneaker battles can bring the personality out of people. You know what I mean? You can tell a person's personality of how they react, you know what I mean? Like if they lose a battle, they cry and shit all fucking day and night. Or people who lose a battle and they're like, when they take it on the chin, they're like, you know what? Better luck next time. You know what I mean? Like you really get a chance to find out how people operate when it comes to these battles. Because I mean, sneaker battles, like I said, man, it could be a mother effort sometimes, but man, I have fun, man. I shout out to everybody who holds sneaker battles. And the ones who are progressing in these battles, always adding something new, always trying to change stuff up. So I love it.
I think shoes in general, man, get people in their emotions. It's happened to me. I've been mad I can't hit on a shoe, but now I'm just like numb to it. It is what it is. So sneakers do bring emotions out in everybody. I gotta have this. You got Pookie holding the Jordan 11. So
that was real. That shit was real.
Exactly. So yeah, man. So like I said, man, shout out to everybody, all y'all, man, on the panel, man, doing the sneaker battles. Black, what else you got for us, man?
We'll be going after each other tomorrow night.
I know me and McFly, shout out to McFly. Me and him did a battle a couple of weeks ago on Chilltown's channel. And shout out to Chilltown. He came through with a dope battle concept, as far as like I guess you'd say like the boxing area or the boxing arena, the scoring of boxing. and having 5-on-5 with 2 more as to that makes 7. And the first one I never saw the first one on Henry's channel. Shout out to Henry. From what I'm hearing, he's the first one that actually did that type battle. And Chill Time came with the East versus the West. Me and Hop and Skip were actually judges on that. Shout out to Chill Town, E1, and Hella Lace for actually, thinking of us 3 guys, come on y'all platform to do that. That was dope. Feel honored to do that. So shout out to y'all. I saw it. I was like, man, that's kind of dope to do that. So when he said that he was going to do like a Midwest versus South, I was kind of hesitant at first, but I was like, you know what? I said, if somebody called me and asked me, hey, do I want to do it? I'll do it. Got the call from Coffee. Shout out to Coffee and Sean Meebane. Shout out to Sean Meebane, the captains of the South. You ain't gotta look like that. You ain't gotta look like that. Shout out to them, man. They call up on, what sneakers, McFly KOL, me, T Marshall was in the chat, and we had beautiful struggle. Unfortunately, he had some infield things that he had to do. So, shout out to him. And 10.5, can't forget 10.5. So, with that being said, even though the South won that. Give us our flowers, 313.
Okay. Hey, okay.
But while I got both of y'all on here, I'm gonna go with you first, McFly. What did you think of that whole battle scene, that whole night? Give us your thoughts on that whole night.
Bruh, I mean, can I be me? It's a shame
Sure.
that you got to ask, but
sure.
I've never been there
not
before.
been you.
I mean, it didn't matter what the answer was.
I know.
I was asking. What I'm saying? But if I'm being 100% honest, the beginning of that battle, I was losing my mind, and I was probably gonna ghost all y'all. I was like, man, fuck it. When it comes to me, I hate chaos. I hate stuff that don't make sense. When it's just a ball of foolishness.
He always on me.
I'm ready to dip. I'm ready to we hanging this up. We out early. But fortunately enough, man, it got going, and when it got going, it was cool. I feel like it could have been a much better battle. You could tell that the Midwest wasn't prepared. You could tell they didn't have the preparation that we had, the conversations that we had, the dialogue that we had. You could tell they was kind of just winging it. I wish they had to put more effort in on their end of things just to make it a better battle. Because other than that, it was a massacre. They didn't stand I'm just being honest. I didn't see 313 all night. I had new joke lined up for 313. She didn't come out.
I can't lie. I was mad about it. I'm not gonna say mad about it. I wasn't mad, but I was kind of, I was a little down that I didn't get to have as much of an input in the battle. I know as captains, we were, if we were needed, kind of, but I thought it would go a little different, like the other ones did. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we did have like a bunch of newer people who were newer to the sneaker game, and things like that. So it was a little hard getting started. It was like I didn't expect it to go like it did at the beginning. At the beginning, I was like, this ain't gonna work out. I don't think it's gonna work out. I was like, I don't know. I think they're gonna be like, you know what, we gonna reschedule this because this ain't it. But like you said, once it got going, it was okay. But yeah, we didn't have a lot of team building time to get together. We did have a lot of people with schedules, like again, we dealing with people who have lives, so it's hard to get together sometimes and everybody get together, or you got maybe 2 people who can get together or 3. It was just kind of hard for our team to do stuff like that. But I mean, again, it still was fun. It was an experience. Like, again, it was a battle it was a format I've never been in before. So it was a lot of damn people on that screen.
Yes, it was.
So, and then, like I said, being in the background and not having like an active part when you're in a battle can cause somebody like me to take a little nap sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie.
I bet you wake up. You wake up.
Watching, And
You
then
wake
I
up
was
cranky
watching.
like my wife probably. I bet you wake up cranky. Like I ain't doing this.
And I was just, I mean, I was watching, I was trying, and I'm like, man, y'all need me yet? Y'all need me yet? Like I was, I was in the DM, like, y'all need me yet? They're like, no. And I think maybe I didn't ask one time, and the time might have been too long for me in between.
Next.
And it started pretty late too. What was it, like 10:30 Eastern or whatever? So
yeah,
but yeah, and I think that's a hard part of it too. Like that whole with Chilltown being on the West Coast and then me being on the East Coast, the timing, that thing threw me way off. So that's why we be like,
in real life, I think they pushed that back for me though.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody had something going on, but instead of, I mean, it was cool. Instead of stopping it, we just go ahead and just start it later on our time. But yeah, because like that 8:30 with Who Has the Heat be pushing it too. I'd be like, on the side, trying to turn the camera off, like I'm yawning. I ain't bored. I'm just, getting up there. Hell, I be busy. These damn kids, you got to cook dinner, you got to watch clothes, you got a whole hookup on the weekends. And, squeeze in sneaker battles in between time. In the meantime,
that's that sneaker mom lifestyle. That sneaker mom lifestyle.
Man.
Hell yeah.
Like,
So Skip,
what up, bro?
Since you were with me and Hop Dog on that second battle or the first battle on Chilltown's channel as a judge, what was your experience? You want to tell the folks about your experience of that?
Hey man, it was like the whole, like I loved it from the beginning to the end, just the way how the scoring was, you know what I mean? Right. It was like one of those where it was just, it felt like this shit went so smooth, man. We sit there, we see the shit that's presented, and we go ahead and we do what we do, you know what I mean? Like it was just so easy, I felt, you know what I mean? And the fact that like we weren't like the judges, we weren't up there. We were like off in the background, you know what I mean? And we're letting the battlers do their thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's like
a lot of people didn't know that we was
bar, bro. That's at the bar.
Yeah, we was on our own thing watching the battle and just conversing with each other. You know what I mean? But Tay was a judge on the last one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what was your experience with it? Hey, what did you think about being a judge on that South versus Midwest battle, man? What you think about it? Talk about your experience, bro.
Man, that shit was a breeze, man. That shit, I could have did that in my sleep. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a lot of people trying to pull it fast. Well, it was one nigga trying to pull it fast. That's my boy. You can't say nothing bad about him. But hey, man, other than that, man, that shit. Hey man, it was a shaky start though. I want to say the first 2 rounds was a little shaky. You didn't really know who was on team until you go look at the list and be like, okay, this is the Midwest, this the South. I already know who the South is, but okay. And then the odd thing was I didn't know who the other judges was as well. So, and then when it came back, all our tallies were similar. It was cool though. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely different. I gotta give Chill that. Hey man, you came up with definitely a dope idea with that one.
Yeah, the boxing style judging was crazy. You know what I mean? And I think that kind of helped us get to know, Skip Goes Hard a little bit more. You know what I mean? Just chopping it up with him behind the scenes, and we actually been chopping it up ever since. So, going into that kind of led into y'all being teammates on Who Has the Heat right now. You know what I mean? Because I remember in the group chat, BAA's partner wasn't supposed to be in there, so I think me and Skip reached out at the same time, and they picked Skip, and I was like, I ain't mad at that because I feel like Skip and Black they the perfect team. You know what I'm saying? Man. They're the perfect team in my opinion. So tell us about that first battle real quick and what y'all thought about that battle on Who Has the Heat.
You go ahead, Skip.
I mean, I felt like I knew, like I said, like Danny and Kit, they got some firepower. You know what I mean? Like I always think about like just how certain people out there have like firepower. You know what I mean? And then I know like my teammate, he got some firepower too. You know what I mean? So I was like, I felt like out of everybody, I was pretty much, I don't want to say the weakest link, because I ain't weak for shit. I'm just more of the one who really doesn't have that firepower like the other three people. You know what I mean? But
no, you got some heat back there, Skip.
Yeah, I mean, I do. Yeah, I do. But it's
you
like
ain't even scratched the service shit. You ain't even scratched the service shit, dog.
I mean, yeah. Thank you. I mean, it's like I do, but it's just more of it was just a pizzazz of just stuff, like a kaleidoscope. Like you got some people who have a collection, and their shit's like a kaleidoscope, like just shit, all kinds of shit. And then you got more people like me that's kind of basic with it. Got some shit, but it's basic. So out of y'all three, my shit's kind of like basic to y'all's collections. But going into that battle, I was like, man, I think it's gonna be one of the nights. You know what I mean? And I felt like I said, I know Black is pretty much gonna he's gonna hold it down like he did in that battle. You know what I mean? But it comes down to these questions. That's what it is, man. Like you can have the baddest collection in the world, but if it comes down to a certain question, shit, hey, you either hitting home runs or you hitting this shit in the dirt, foul balls all day.
Right.
Or striking out.
Yeah.
Because it definitely is all about the questions.
Yeah.
I know for me, like when they first came with the concept, I was like, you know what, I'll go ahead and get in it. But then, once the teams was picked, I kind of had a teammate, but I didn't have a teammate. I don't know what happened with that. Y'all might want to kind of expunge on that a little bit before I move forward.
So I know I'm lost.
You remember that E-Money?
Shoot, I can't even remember what I did yesterday. Who was the teammate?
I forgot who it was.
I want to say they said.
Okay. I know what it was. I think it was a miscommunication. That's what it was. It was supposed to be Op, and then Op.
Optimistic.
Man.
Optimistic.
Yeah.
He ain't no slouch either now.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Op, but he's like he gonna be. I think he got something going on, so he's like, he was just chiming in. He good thing he hit me up. So the main thing in all these battles, right, is communication. So then you can kind of plan accordingly. So then that's when it came up, and then I was like, man, I said Skip was a popular person because we even got some stuff for call outs that people want to call out Skip. I said, man, Skip might have to start charging people.
Skip gonna he gonna be in the gauntlet, ain't he?
I don't know. I just look. Shit, man. I just got my little collection. I just try to sell it. Cause selling it, that's a big part, man. You got a shoe and you can sell that damn shoe, man. Hey, it'll take you that mouthpiece. It'll take you far. I mean, as far as it can take you. Look at it.
So when they came up with with me and Skip, because it was at first Hop was gonna do it, but then Skip came through and they said it was let's pick Skip. So Skip came through. Then we had to come up with the names. So me and him had we had about 5-6 names, something like that, man.
Trying to come up with something.
Yeah, so we came up with Black looking ass, Black of men, his favorite saying looking ass. And like with the first battle, and shout out to Danny and Miss Kick Kicks. Very, very dope collections, very dope ladies in the sneaker community, you know what I'm saying? Heavy hitters, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I was going into it, I was like, so how many rounds we gonna really win, Skip? That's how I was looking at it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Black, I'm just like, man, bro. But like I said, man, it comes down to the pussy questions.
It does come down to the question, man. And, they kind of was in our favor a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But all in all, I think it's just a dope thing. Like you said, is basically just showcasing and just doing something fun for the community. And I like that. I like anything that just shows people's collection and their passion to this. I like looking at it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to you got to have 100,000 subscribers to jump on this battle. Yeah, you can miss me with that. Because like we were saying earlier, it's not true. You know what I'm saying? You just in it for the fad. And once that fad is over with, you go into the next one. So I love all the sneaker battles, the people that are doing it. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. I know it was one question I wanted to ask Tay real quick. Mr. Tay, you don't mind me calling you Mr. Tay, right? You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
I call him one good fella. Just call him one good fella.
One good fella, you know.
One good fella. Yeah.
My question to you, from the first battle, the men's battle, to the second battle, the women's battle, what would make this third one different from both of those two? Real quick.
As in overall, okay, cool. So I'm gonna answer this in general, right?
Okay.
So when it comes down to the battle itself, same format, same rules, you know, same theme, you know, 5 judges, you know, same everything. The difference is realistically this battle
you,
is more this
I was gonna
battle
say, can you say it, or you want to kind of keep it under wraps, or
nah.
okay.
Realistically, you know what I'm saying? It's more like the first battle, you know, because it has I'm more involved with the battle. This is a great question when it comes because now I'm thinking because the difference will kick in like structure wise because now I'm more involved hands on like the first battle. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to, you know, get a lot of clearance. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Right.
have to get a lot of okays. I ain't got to get a lot of, you know what I'm saying, backstories. Because now at this point, it's just me involved. It ain't a whole team of motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. Now I can be myself. First 2 battles over with. Yeah, everybody's, you know what I'm saying, chuckling, jiving and shit, bullshitting, right? Okay, cool. All right, you know what I'm saying? Community money and shit. All right, cool. Now I can tell a person how I honestly feel because I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In the same sense, I want things to be honest. I want things to be fair. I want things to be uplifting, man. I don't want negativity. But if it come with it, it come with it. And sometimes you have to get negative with negativity. But you stray away from things like that. Outside of that, you know what I'm saying? I honestly think it's gonna be just like the first battle, in my honest opinion. You know, I just want the battlers to come in and really understand the format because it's more people that's involved now that may not ever been involved in battling. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? You know?
I got you.
And I want to throw this out there as well because I don't like the fact that people throw out there, you know, oh, they talk about your collection, they talk bad about your collection, they negative and shit. Look, man, in my honest opinion, we tell people all the time, yo, you have a great collection, da 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 da. But we joke a lot, man. We like having fun. We don't like dull moments. Now, if we talk about your shoe, you pull your shoe, we're not talking about you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about you personally. We're just making fun of the shoe that you brought out. It ain't that, you know, we don't like you in general. You know what I'm saying? It's just the shoe itself. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit was just crazy. Like McFly shoe when he pulled out the fucking Russell shoe. Like, come on, man. Come on.
McFly got that look.
Air Force One mid. We saw crap.
Like, come on.
He said, why you had to pick my shoe out?
I'm just saying. Come on.
Yeah,
but see, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
I get what you're
nothing
saying.
towards McFly.
Facts.
You personally, McFly. Come on, nigga.
Man,
I know that
difference
nigga slapped
with-
shit out you. Hear me?
The
But
difference
that's
with a
my-
lot of people, man. People don't know how to deal with opinions.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
Tay did his whole recap, trashed every shoe I pulled out, but I'm not mad at Tay. That's his opinion, bro. You know what I'm saying? To me, that Westbrook is fire. You know what I'm saying? But to him, he's like, man, that's some bullshit.
Somebody somewhere love the motherfucking Monarchs. So,
right?
Great point.
He couldn't even look in the camera when you said that 3-1.
Yeah, definitely black. You know, it's definitely gonna be formatted. And to be honest, the only twist is I'm gonna try to have new judges every goddamn battle or every night. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Okay,
gonna try to have a new 5 motherfuckers that's respectable and everybody can say, okay, that's dope. I'm gonna try to keep something to say. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I just feel like Buckeye, I just feel like certain people like Buckeye City, so that's my dog. I feel like, you know, him, Tony C, and you know what I'm saying, myself up there laughing, kicking shit, Skip on Saturday nights, like certain lives I'm just already looking forward to, you know what I'm saying? Like having Chill up there, Matt up there, you know what I'm saying? I already put in my head like towards the end of the rounds, I want certain channels to come have certain nights because I ain't gonna lie, Hop was one of my best judges. I used to come to my first battle judges and with all kind of shit with opinions and changes and things of that nature. So we definitely gonna try to shake shit up. You know what I'm saying? That's the name of the game around here, you know.
That's it. That's dope.
For sure.
That's dope, man.
Appreciate
That's
that.
dope.
Appreciate that, Tay. Like,
yeah,
for
sure.
appreciate that.
I know that, Hop.
You know, I'm always down to help with the trap, whatever.
You know, hey, yeah. Besides, even with the trap or any of that, you'll help. I already know that, man. For shit show when it comes down to anything, I already know that.
Yes, sir.
So I got a question, real quick for the Who Has the Heat host on the panel, real quick. Are y'all coming up with another season of battles? And if so, can you kind of elaborate on that a little bit?
We've been going back and forth. I'm gonna defer because I'm gonna give McFly's input too.
Okay.
I just want to give a shout out to some people that helped us along the way as well, like Money Run Clothing. We also had Money Fresh Clothing now. So I don't know, Money Run Clothing was one of the initial people that helped support it. You also had Snooch Customs. You want embroidery, very very dope stuff, and you also had Just Trap Brand. So just want to give them some love too because they didn't have to. Like I said, we were just an upstart, basically on the ground. There's nobody, so yeah. So I pass it to either McFly or Sis on that.
All right, since he want to be a goddamn politician and shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So like this current season is not season 7. Current season we doing is Who Has the Heat 8v8 Battle of the Sexes. That's what that is. Who Has the Heat season 7 most likely will be coming next. You know, what a lot of people don't know is after every season we get together, we weigh the good, the bad, and the ugly. We make changes as needed. That's why every season there's always been a change or upgrade or update or something along those lines. We evaluate it and then we decide what we're gonna do. I'm sure you guys will see a season 7 at some point. When? I don't fucking know. But you know what I'm saying? We got to get.
Yeah, we know chat voting is an issue. A lot of people hate the chat voting, so we hear the feedback.
Right, but y'all was on our head when we was voting, so we was like, "Hold on, pimp, my bad." I said you was ugly. I ain't say you was ugly or your mama. My bad.
I did.
Y'all was talking about y'all eyes was getting cocked. All them trying to read all the damn voting system on the chat.
That shit was rough,
right?
I bet it was.
If you ain't never had to count 100+ votes in a chat, nigga, shit.
Right, and then you got to go back and make sure people ain't double voting.
Double vote, right.
There's some disrespectful motherfuckers in the chat. Like, please don't double vote. Just save my sanity, man.
Words on my 3-minute clock.
So is that changing, or is y'all keeping that the same?
We don't know yet. We haven't fully discussed season 7's changes and all that. Yeah, okay. I mean, periodically throughout the season we go through it, but we haven't made any permanent changes at this time.
Right.
Yeah.
And
we do want to have.
The clocks ain't going nowhere though.
The who?
The clocks ain't going nowhere.
And there will be another tournament of champions, though. That's for sure. We're gonna do another tournament of champions. We don't know if we're gonna do both, like group of four, or just everybody come back and go. So that was a very dope thing. All of the champions battling each other.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Real quick, Skip. So after this tag team, are you participating in another battle?
I like doing battles, man. I'm always open for it. You know what I mean? I just always have a you know, I can't say I have a crazy schedule. It's just the fact that I'm usually open only on weekends. You know what I mean? So a lot of the times when there's a battle going on, like during the week at certain times, I'm at work. You know what I mean? So I'll dip off to my little spot and catch some of it. You know what I mean? Or be in the break room, you know what I mean, looking at the phone and shit like that. But man, I have fun, man. One day I hope to win a battle. One day. It's tough out here in these streets, man.
Hey, man, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
No, man. These damn questions, man.
I want to see Tay getting one of them who has the heat battles. Tay got some heat behind it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, Hop, due to my manager, my agent is here, but I'm here. I'm retired, my brother.
Everybody retired. Everybody retired.
Hey, look, man, I got my one victory that matters, and I quit. I'm good, bro. Shout out to my boy, man. You know who you are, man. Hey, man. Ohio did win this year, too, by the way. I remember that. Yeah. Oh, no, I mean, this week they did win. Shout out to my boy G. Lloyd, bro. The hell the nigga got going on.
Yeah, man. Salute to G. Lloyd, man. You know, pray for him down there. You know, he going through it with that hurricane.
Pray for everybody in Louisiana, man.
And in New York.
Even in New York, New Jersey, and Philly.
Yeah,
sir.
Yeah, 313 McFly. What about y'all? I know y'all been battling lately. What y'all thinking about getting into it, or y'all retired too?
Oh, I'm good. I ain't retiring. I ain't got that shit out. Nah.
She looking like it's just another day.
It what it is. Yeah.
I mess around and retire. One of these kids might not make it to their next birthday. Be stress relievers. I be going on over there. This my area. That's what I do. Nah, I'm good. I don't know about them, but.
And shout out to PM. I don't know if PM probably working.
Hey, where is PM, man? Is he coming back, or he done moved from lettuce to fries? What's going on?
PM in prison.
Hey, PM, man.
Damn.
Hey, I thought it was a joke, but my face kind of straightened up. Like
he'll be back. He can't be out. He can't be on the internet right now. So.
Okay.
Oh, so he like in that real position then.
So he get out for the week and go find a job and gotta go back on the weekends.
Nah, bro, he's making some drastic life changes for the better, and I'm proud of that man. And,
that's good then.
Okay.
Yeah.
PM.
He making moves.
That's good.
Yeah, but as far as me and battling, bro, I lay low, man. I don't do a lot of getting out, but if people call me, I go. You know what I'm saying? Sean Mevin hit me up for the Southern Takeover. I went. Shoes Up hit me up for a couple battles. I went. All I'm saying, if you ask me, I'll be there. Now, I might pull a bunch of Reggie, but I'll be there.
Hey,
that's all I'm saying.
Hey, you smoke enough of that Reggie, it'll get you there. Unless you got that headbanger.
I can't buy no Reggie. My only Reggie is Sneaker. But, it is what it is, man. Anywhere the people call, I go. Anywhere I've been invited, I went. So ain't nobody can tell you that they asked me to do some shit and I didn't show up. Period.
Right. That's good, then. That's good.
Same way, man. You be out here trying to get too big for your britches and shit. That's when stuff falls. You got to keep yourself humble.
She said britches.
Show up, show out. Yeah, it's too big for your britches.
Big for the britches.
I've been with my grandma all day, so.
We was talking before this came on. We were talking about people cagging each other. I said, a lot of people might know what that word is. I know I might be showing my age talking about cagging.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
But my excuse is time difference. The time difference ain't no joke. Because, the East Coast is 6 hours. The West Coast is 3 hours, so that's about the closest chill. But by the time I get off, it's still late probably for most people. So I just try to make it work when I can.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I know that time changes.
I don't think a lot of people realize that. E in Hawaii, I'm in Detroit. That's 6 hours, B. And be like, you off work, we're trying to make it work. So that's why, sometimes be like, dang, y'all let me be like, listen.
Yeah.
Going on, you do dinner at night, and you got kids and stuff like that. And then he getting off work, trying to, rush and get to alive. Ain't no in between. He don't get to get off work, do a little bit, chill. Nah, he off work and he jumping right on the computer. So, he don't have time to really, when you got your little internet issues going on, he don't be having time to troubleshoot.
Right.
It's turn it on and go time, So
Right.
Yeah, that's why I always like to say salute to like people like B More, Sir Knight, because they overseas and it's like early in the morning and they battle, and I like, bro, I appreciate that. Cause I know what it is, to try to get up and everybody else up. So I always appreciate them when they come through and participate.
Right. Right. Salutes to those guys, man.
Yeah. Is that a braid in your beard? What is that on your?
Oh, that's his headphones, I think.
That's his headset.
Man, thank God.
Oh, yeah. Dub C on it.
I know that was totally off subject, but I was like,
you listen to bees now.
What's in that popsicle she had?
For real.
Oh, yeah, I already know. That's that.
That's that ooh-wee she got in that thing.
Has some straightening in.
My man. I'm like,
moisturizer.
Yeah, man. But that's straightening. Not straightening.
So yeah, man. Salute to y'all, man, for making it happen, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
All y'all, who
man.
has the heat, Tay. Skip got a dope channel. Skip be going live. Talking about everything under the sun. You know what I mean? So, we appreciate y'all coming on here, man. I think that's pretty much. I just want to make sure they got their flowers, man, and let the people know who they are.
Appreciate
Go
y'all.
check out these battles. They have some dope battles going on. Me and Black, both of us have been on there. They've always showed us love. So, we appreciate y'all and much love to y'all, man. Anything we can do to help y'all out, man, definitely let us know.
We definitely will.
For real. So, you got anything else, Black?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Like I said, big salutes to everybody that came through. This show was basically, for all y'all that kind of hate that we didn't get everybody that's doing battles on the screen at one time. But, we got some on the screen. And like I said, just shout out to y'all. This show was basically for y'all to let y'all know that y'all are doing a tremendous job in the sneaker community. And just keep growing, man. Don't stop. If it's your passion, just keep pushing and keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? Always innovate and create. That's the name of the game when it comes to these being on YouTube in general. You always gotta create and innovate. If you still being like the same old, man, people gonna just look over you. You know what I'm saying? So salutes to all y'all that's on the screen, and salutes to the ones that's not on the screen that we all shouted out early in the show, man. Salutes to all y'all. Much love. We giving y'all flowers, roses, all that. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is, since we're finna close the show out, let's go ahead and go down to McFly KOF real quick. Go ahead and hit it with your outro.
Shout out to McFly for pulling up after the family outing. We appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Ain't bring up no barbecue or nothing.
Yeah, nah. Ain't no barbecue at Carowinds, cuz. Man, ain't no barbecue there, man. We was out there at the amusement park on them roller coasters, facing my fears the other week for Chilltown's joint. I was at the Panthers game, man. I'm out here living my best life, bro. Wore this shirt today, man. I knew Black would like it. It says, I've been buying kicks since before retros.
Facts.
Hey, I like that.
I like that. Hey, I might need to get one of those, man. Where you get that from?
And that is dope.
Hey, I ain't even holding you. I got it at the Goodwill, bro. I did.
Hey, shit. Salute to you on that one.
For real. That's a dope shirt, for real.
That's a dope find.
One of one.
Hey, for real. I went to get a VCR and saw the shirt and was like, man, I'm buying that shirt.
Hold on. Did you just have a retro talk moment? You said you went to get a VCR?
Yeah, VCR. Wait, now, to explain the VCR, my mom's got a bunch of home movies, and my grandparents died. All of them was dead before I was 3, so I never really seen them. Okay. And she had VHS tapes, so I was like, "Yo, I got to go get a VHS so I can see my grandparents." So that's why I went to Goodwill, got the VCR, got the shirt, all that shit one time. But
salute.
Either way, I am McFly 704, the hardest working man in shoe-tainment. Always uploading, always doing something. Subscribe to the channel. 1/4 of the greatest sneaker battle show to ever grace the face of YouTube. That is Who Has the Heat. be sure to subscribe to that channel. We're trying to get that popping so we can hit the numbers we was hitting before we switched to his own channel. So if everybody share it out, do your thing, we'll get back to where we was at in no time. Shout out to my label mates 313 and E Money Kicks. Shout out to Black and Hot for having me. Tay, my guy, you already know it's all love between us, bro. Skip, looking ass, I fucks with you, bro.
Look
all
at
that. So shit.
Let's go to Skip Go Hard. Go ahead, Skip.
All right. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. Skip Goes Hard, the most underrated, never duplicated, funniest sneaker YouTuber in the planet. Facts. Man, hey, man, shout out to Hop, Black, man. Hey, it's been an honor being here. You know what I mean? We finally got it done, man. It was beautiful. Shout out to E Money, Retro Queen, Tay, McFly. You know what I mean? Hey, man, you guys are doing an outstanding job with these put-sad battles, man. I love it. Y'all continue doing what y'all's doing. Don't let nobody tell y'all shit not popping, because it is. Man, I'm just here, man. I just want to hey, man, I want all of us to grow in this YouTube thing, man. There's a lot of people who are worth a damn that need to be recognized out in these streets. You know what I mean? Because I'm just gonna leave it like that. But that's it, man. Hey, I'm Skip Goes Hard. I appreciate everything about all this. And hey, man, Retro Queen, take it away.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Y'all know what it is. 313 Retro Queen on the panel. Who has the heat? Y'all know what it is. I don't have a whole, speech behind my name like Skip and McFly do. I'm gonna have to hit them up in a little bit and be like, y'all help me out. Let me get one of them so I can do that in my videos. I want to be like, yo. So, I mean, for real though, if y'all hear me say one, it's probably because I done really for real reached out to them and be like, you know what? I want one of those. I want to do that. I think that's dope. Like, hook me up. But no, man, I appreciate y'all for real for having me on the show.
Skip, is you folding up clothes?
All right.
Doing laundry.
Looking at it. I'm tripping. Yeah. Retro P, go ahead. I'm listening. Hey, I love y'all. Go ahead. Keep going.
I thought we was having some graphic.
He got bedtime and he got to get that laundry done, or he gonna be in trouble.
For real.
But no, man, I really appreciate you. It's always a good time when I'm on Retro Talk. I enjoy watching. I love being on here, man. Y'all dope. I've met, meet y'all. Like I said, that's my part I love. Like when I get to, really kick it with people, and then you get to meet them in person, it'd be like putting a pack together with shoes. You know what I'm saying? It all go together. So I appreciate that. So thank y'all for having us on. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do, support, doing the show. You know what I'm saying? All that. I love it. And man, thank y'all. Tay?
Hey, man, appreciate that, Miss Retro. Double salute to Who Has the Heat. Double salute to the platform that we on right now. Double salute to Skip. I'm just a regular YouTuber, man. E Money is up on you, man.
It's on me. All right, salute to everybody on the panel. Skip looking ass. Appreciate you. Appreciate the bro McFly. We always call McFly ethics. He keep us on the straight and narrow because while I be going through it, sis, you already know she's unfiltered. That all right. Salute to Tay. Appreciate you for that. Appreciate you, BAA Black, for coming on the show. Appreciate for everybody who tuning in to the 8 versus 8. We should get that out tomorrow. The next couple of weeks will be the double header. Then the last week will be the winner take all. Also, sometimes like McFly said, for season 7, we like to encourage new people as well as old people, because new people don't be discouraged. You got to start somewhere. It's all in fun. Your collection is your collection. Don't let nobody else ever tell you wrong. Like Tay mentioned earlier, people may joke or something about it, but don't take it personal, because everybody's just trying to have fun. So we looking at, like you said, changing the rules, different that and the other. So when y'all know we figured out, we'll post it up on the website. And again, shout out to the bros Snoop, Money Fresh, Money Run, and Just Trap that all supported the show. We appreciate everybody.
Right.
All right, so I pass it over to VA8. Now, which way I'm going? Nope, wrong way. There we go, right there.
Damn, he had to come in my screen. He came all in my screen. Once again, man, shout out to everybody coming on, man. Like I said, this was a show for, you know, the content creators that put on these battles, and we just want to give y'all the respect and the utmost respect, you know, to what y'all doing. Like I said earlier, keep doing what you're doing, man. You know, push through it. Sometimes it gets hard, like Hop said earlier about me and him. It been times we want to kind of like just say bump it. We don't want to do the show no more, but we push through it, man, because we got people out there that want to see us. They want to see the content. They like what we bring to the table, so we have to keep putting the show on for everybody, man. So salute to y'all that's on the screen and the ones that's not here. You know, salute to everybody, man. But before I go, I'm Black as African, aka Black, aka BAA, aka Southern Takeover. You see it on the hashtag on the screen. I didn't put this one on, Skip. I should have, but shout out to Team Black looking ass.
Look at.
Say it again, man. I don't think they hear it, man. Say it again.
Looking at.
Okay, all right then. Okay then. And I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna pass to my bro Hop. Y'all be mindful of this COVID shit on the real. If you're not vaccinated, wear your mask. If you're vaccinated, please still wear your mask. It don't matter. You can still catch the shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep your hand sanitizers, your antibacterial soap, all that, man. You just be mindful of your family, your friends, and your health. I'm seeing people around me that just dropping like flies, and this shit is no joke, man. They catching kids too, so be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? This is probably the most serious part of the damn show. This COVID is not going nowhere unless we nip it in the bud. We got to do it. Nobody else. So with that being said, please wear your mask. Please be mindful of all the people that you care about, and just take care of your health in general. With that, I'm gonna pass it off to my bro. Hop Dog.
Yeah, keep that immune system built up. Even if you don't wear your mask, do what you got to do. But appreciate everybody coming on. E-Money, 313, Skip, McFly, Tay. Like I said, y'all have always showed us love. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to support y'all no matter what. Salute to my bro Black. Like I said, if it wasn't for Black, I wouldn't be up here. I wouldn't, have won the Tournament of Champions. I wouldn't have been on the Trap House. All this stuff moves in cycles. And I'm going to shout out everybody's channel. Sub up to McFly, KOF, the hardest working man in shoe-tainment. Skip Goes Hard, the funniest sneaker YouTuber. Also 313. She got a dope channel also. When you coming back with the Free Your Mind Thursdays anytime soon? What's going on?
I'm working on it. I'm working on doing a collection video right now. So
you heard that, Miss?
Yep, I'm doing it. I am doing it. I'm in this room. I got everything together, but I can't do one of those whole 12-hour videos all at once, so it's gonna be a few of them. So I'm working on that, and then I do want to bring back Free Your Mind Thursdays. And we can come on there, kick it. We always talk about just any and everything. It ain't always about about sneakers. We start out there and we end up talking about damn life insurance. So I do want to bring that back because it was a good time. So I'm working on it. Yes, take the picture. This is on recorded. And I'm working on it. So I got it.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. Also, man, shout out to Tay and also Tony C, man. Tony C couldn't make it today, but check out Tony C. Let me hold something. That brother right there, man, he got a hilarious podcast, bro. You know what I mean? He does all kind of stuff, prank calls. I know they got this fantasy football thing going on, him and Tay. So check them out. They're gonna be going live talking about football before the games, and I think after the games also. And also, you can catch him on Saturday mornings taking them L's. Come through and chop it up. They have all kinds of musical entertainment on there as well. And shout out to Tay also, man. Tay, tell them where they can find you at. All that good stuff when the sneaker battle's coming on and everything.
The Trap the Trap House 2.0. Let me hold something. You know, we definitely got a lot of things coming up in the month of September, really for the rest of the year. We got the Fantasy Football League. We definitely got the next tournament coming up. Hey, man, I appreciate the support for Shit Show, man. I honestly can say that.
Already. Also, check out E-Money. Also, man, you know, make sure you follow everybody up here on Instagram. Let me shout out a couple more channels. The Monday Midsole, check them out. We got Rep Milwaukee in the chat. Check him out also. The Mature Kids, check them out. They on every other Sunday, opposite from us. They got a dope show also. What's the other one with the ladies? Real Talk No Chaser. Check them out as well. Talking Kicks, Beer Jedi and Caddy and OG. Check them out on Wednesdays. Also the Monday Midsole on Mondays. Who else we got?
The boy
Culturally Controversy Podcast. Yeah, Dre Jungles also. Man, what's going on with Dre? I ain't seen him in a minute. Also LaShawn Terry, check her out also. Okay. Got you. Yo, so check everybody out, man. Spread love, show love. Appreciate everybody on the panel. Once again, I am Hop Dog 18. Also for my boy Black. And we finna be out. We're gonna holler at y'all. We're Retro Talk Forum.
Come on through. Let's talk kicks. Let's talk 80s, 90s nostalgia, man.